Hey guys, welcome to my movie fan channel. My name is Tyler. Today's movie review is going to be for Home Alone. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you give me a thumbs up down below and hit the like button and subscribe and the little notification bell. That way you get alerts when I post a new video. Sometimes they don't show up in your sub box unless you hit that notification bell. I also share this video around on Facebook, Twitter, all different social medias. That really helps out the channel. I love Home Alone. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I love watching it around this time of year especially. In fact, 30 years ago, almost to the day when I'm posting this review, this movie came out and debuted in theaters. And what a movie it is. Listen to this when I break this down. This is crazy. This movie is directed by Christopher Columbus, who did Harry Potter, Adventures in Babysitting, Bicentennial Man, and it's written by the legend John Hughes, who did Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 16 Candles. I can go on and on and on with John Hughes movies. It's scored by John Williams, who's the greatest composer of all time, starring Macaulay Culkin, who's the greatest child actor of all time, Joe Pesci, Catherine O'Hara, and John Candy's in this. I love John Candy. On paper, guys, it doesn't get much better than that. That is crazy. If you look at John Hughes knows how to write young people. And there's a way that he does it that feels real, and he gives them relatable and believable voices. The night before the family leaves on vacation, all the cousins and the whole family's running around the house, and the banter between the cousins and Kevin is hilarious. He has these fights with his siblings that are funny. Even the uncle roasting him is hilarious. Look what you did, you little jerk. I drink a lot of pop. For you guys, if you ever run into me on the street, if you want to buy me a Pepsi, I will roll with that. I don't drink alcohol, but I'll drink a Pepsi with you. But my mom used to say, "Ford, go easy on the Pepsi" to me all the time because, man, I could knock him back. But that's funny. That cousin, what's the bet? I guess that is Macaulay Culkin's brother in real life, which I didn't know till today when I looked at IMDb. But these little characters, these little scenes, and these little one-liners that you get in this movie stick with you. It's really charming. These characters are endearing, and I think that's one of the reasons why this movie resonates with people and has for 30 years, and people watch it over and over again. And this time of year, especially, the holiday theme has something to do with it, but it's also the connection you feel with the characters. The interplay between Joe Pesci and the Wet Bandits, those guys are hilarious. Those two. Even that name is so good. And Joe Pesci is like the mastermind, if you can even call it that. And he's got his big goofy friend who's basically like a child himself, stealing from this home that a kid is actually still in. And the kid's defending his home from these burglars. This is a crazy movie. I love it though. It's great how they make it humorous, even though it's like a scary situation in reality. And it's just so witty too. Macaulay Culkin delivers his lines perfectly. He's just like a little adult. Christopher Columbus's directing is also on point. Just from Kevin being afraid of the furnace and the old man outside, and that's a lot of John Hughes with the old man setting it up, the writing of the kids looking out the window, and they're like, "Whoa!" And they tell the backstory of the guy. They're like, "Yeah, I guess he murdered somebody or whatever." But then the furnace thing is all direction. When he comes downstairs and the furnace is like, "Oh, Kevin!" He makes that funny and scary. That's all Christopher Columbus. I also like the scene where he's walking home from the store and the bags rip out from under him. His groceries go everywhere. And then there's another scene where he walks out of the store without paying for the toothbrush, and the kid's chasing him through an ice rink, and he's sliding on his knees through people, and it's a hectic chase scene. And he does a really good job with that too. So there's a lot in the directing that should be commended and contributes to this movie just being such a classic. The music is amazing too, just from the soundtrack, which is awesome, to when the score kicks in. When the Wet Bandits are coming at that night and Kevin's running back home from the church, and when the score kicks in when he sees his family at the end of the movie, John Williams is just incredible. But this movie is a really good job. It might not be as iconic as Indiana Jones or something, but it works within the movie. And it's awesome. And if this is something that you watch regularly, the movie, you'll know the song. And the music really hits it. This movie is just a perfect storm of talent, though. If you look at everybody involved, they equally contribute to this movie. It's almost perfect. I can't think of anything really necessarily wrong with this movie. It's just a perfect movie. If you guys have never seen Home Alone, I recommend that you watch it this holiday season. It's so good, and people of all ages will get something out of it. And you could watch it as you grow up and you pick up different things and takeaways from it. But you'll also be quoting the lines no matter what age you are. And you'll be walking around the house or at a family party for the holidays or a work party or something, and you can quote Home Alone. That has been my Home Alone review, guys. Like I said in the beginning, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel. Share this video around to all the different social medias and keep the change, filthy animal.